welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I'm so glad you could be here. It's me, Jess, Decaf Jedi, coming at you live here on twitch.tv, or maybe you're watching later on the YouTube VOD. Glad you could be here. Either way, hope you're having a good evening. It's Monday night as I record this. I just streamed a little bit of Fallout New Vegas last night on Sunday night, and here I am again. I am getting close to the end, gang. Here's the thing. We are nearing the big finale. In fact, there's a chance, I won't guarantee, that this very recording could be when we finish Fallout New Vegas. As difficult as that is to believe, it feels like we just started it yesterday, and that's probably because I have been hitting this game real hard. So there you go. That's where we're at. But here's the thing. Hey, Grayson, what's my slash played? I have no idea. That's a great question. I mean, let's see. I wonder, I've been using a bunch of mods and stuff, so I'm launching this outside of Steam. Let's see if Steam is recording it. Let's see, Steam, 41 hours. 41 and a half hours is what we're looking at. So that seems reasonable. That seems like about right. Good to see you, Grayson. Good to see you, RJ. So here's the thing. It's entirely possible that I've made a few mistakes. So, you know how we were siding with Yes Man and we were going to do the whole independent New Vegas, and it was like FU NCR, FU Kaiser's Legion? Well, we've gone so far down that path now that there's no turning back. We have reached a point where, like, we have this quest to go activate all the like Securitrons to go super 2.0 mode at Mr. House's hidden bunker. Well, here's the thing. We made the Legion so mad we can no longer get to Kaiser's camp. So this playthrough is going to manage to make it all the way through without ever meeting Kaiser or Caesar, if you will, the leader of the Legion. So we've just managed to cut out an entire faction from this playthrough because we went a little too far down that road. And honestly, I'm out of side quests at this point. I don't these are all for, these last four are for the DLC, and then I think this one can't be completed anymore. I'm surprised it hasn't triggered as a quest failed. And then these two are, I think, the end game. So I guess we'll do that. This, like I said, this could be the end for all we know. So I have to go meet I'm idolized at the Hoover Dam. Go ask about me at the Hoover Dam. People have only glowing reviews. Only the best things to say. Yes, I did manage to piss the Legion off again after getting a complete reputation reset. That's right, RJ. I messed it up pretty bad. Now, here's the problem. I can no longer even get the ferry across at Cottonwood Cove. Like, when I go to Cottonwood Cove, everyone immediately aggroed on me, and I had to kill everyone there. So in order to get over here to the fort, as I understand it, you need to catch a ferry from Cottonwood Cove, and they will have nothing to do with me. So I think I've completely boogered up the whole Legion part of this game. It's truly outrageous. The thing is, they're not only hostile at this point, though. This is Cregan. This is where I've really messed up. They're also a little bit dead. Like, we can go tour Cottonwood Cove. We can go look around. There's just not a lot of action right now at Cottonwood Cove. People are just a little dead-ish. It's always important to have the Gem song stuck in your head. It's been stuck in my head for decades. Okay, is Cottonwood Cove this way? I don't know where Cottonwood Cove is, clearly. Either way, yeah, this whole place is decimated now. Yeah, I mean, we could try to kill some more people down here, but there's nobody left to kill. Like, there are lots of bodies around. Yeah, I'm glad the auto mod caught Scumbag. It's also set up to catch Scumbum in case Jackie Gleason drops in from from Smokey and the Bandit. Yakabine, that's amazing. Thank you for the sticker. I mean, yeah, it's possible that's the fairy guy kind of floating in the river. Look, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made at Cottonwood Cove, and I don't want to pin like the blame on anybody. I think this is the fairy guy. This is the guy who was supposed to take me on a boat over there. Yep. Oh man. So there it is. Yeah, we've done it, gang. Oops. Well, mistakes were made. I mean, yeah, I wasn't going to side with Caesar anyway. I was looking forward to doing the Caesar brain surgery quest, but oh well. My character has a decent medicine score, but very low intelligence. I don't know what that says. Thank you for the watch streak, RJ. I mean, the thing is, I'm so good at killing the Legion. I mean, I did get good. I got really good in a very specific way.
Decaf Jedi here for Jess gets good.
I got very good at killing the Legion, and I mean, there's no shame in my game. I stand by all my choices, now and forever. I mean, they were crucifying people. Skyrim in this mountain range. We'll have to walk around, aren't I? Dang it. Just let me go. Game, come on. Fine. Yeah, they did give me amnesty and then accidentally messed that up too. Oops. Oh wow, there's the Hoover Dam, y'all. We did it. It's the Ding Dang Dam. Yeah, they definitely gave me the Caesar's amnesty and I was like, nah, it's okay. I've been here. They tore down the Pat Tillman Bridge at some point since the Great War. R.I.P. Pat Tillman. Yeah, this is a really good point. Like, I went to several hot spots in this general zone and had no idea. Like, I'd forgotten where the Hoover Dam was on the map and had no idea I was this close to it.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
You'll meet whoever I decide you meet. I may have already killed President Kimball. This guy looks like he's having fun.
Man, I'm exhausted. Moore's got us running drills nonstop.
All right.
I've heard of you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust.
That's me.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable.
This quest is going to be a big deal.
Ask your question.
Can I use my weapons?
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
Well, we'll see.
Security detail consists
No
of
guarantees.
Rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations, and we also have a special K9 unit sniffing out members of the crowd.
I bet my K9 unit's better.
I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center. All right, I'll give you full access.
That's as easy as that.
I have a full itinerary.
All right, Kimball's itinerary.
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. But given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage.
Sabotage?
But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary. Someone like you, I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people.
I love it.
Keep an eye out.
I love that, like, they didn't have anyone to do this before I got here.
There's
And I just,
nothing
like,
else.
strolled
Let's
in.
get moving.
It's like, is it cool?
Good. The president doesn't arrive until tomorrow.
Okay, here we go. President's arriving tomorrow. Which is now Dad just stood here and slept standing
Glad
up
you
all
could
night.
join us. Most of my men are already on duty. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
Hey, 6-7. I have gotten good. There was actually a discussion about how good I've gotten up to this point.
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan.
Bad
So I'll
news.
be overseeing the security team personally and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is going to try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything.
Those guys are the
We'll
worst.
do whatever it takes to get the president through this visit in one piece.
No, now 6-7. I'm going to take over the world. Yes Man is just my trusty sidekick.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last... Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck.
Okay. Ooh, what AAA game gets politics the most correct? Like, you actually use it in a class to illustrate things. I mean, that's a good question. I mean, like, an obvious one that springs to mind for me, if we consider the Civ games AAA games, I feel like those are pretty illustrative of a number of political concepts, especially in international relations and foreign affairs, which is where my actual background is. Like, Civ is wonderfully useful for me for illustrating anything from sort of international relations theory all the way down to, like, the challenges of simulating history and the trade-offs between accuracy and fun and all that sort of good stuff. I think I would consider Civ AAA, right? Like, it's a big old franchise. I mean, all the Call of Duty games are explicitly non-political, so it's not any of those. What do you think? What are your favorite games that engage with politics? I think the politics here in New Vegas are good. I think they're a little simple at some level. I think I said this before, and that's not a problem. I think that for a game like this, that's perfect.
When we're pissed off. Don't bother me, please.
Wow, she is pissed off. She wasn't kidding. How can it be political? It's not even real. Okay, Bees, this is actually a really good point. Wow, the supply closet has its own loading screen, huh? This is where we can Roger Wilco our way out of this problem. It answers the question why if Gandhi had a nuke. That's right. I mean, that's the question historians have been asking themselves since the mid-1940s.
Don't bother me, please.
I mean, like, part of me thinks like a AAA game that bungles whatever political message it's trying to get to. I suppose the classic answer there is BioShock Infinite, right? A game that definitely tries to say something, but I'm not even sure if BioShock Infinite ever quite figures out what it's trying to say.
Nelson's back in our hands.
It's just saying things. It's just throwing some politics out there and seeing what
You haven't
happens.
seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer.
A
We were
engineer,
supposed
you
to meet
say?
up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet. Still no luck finding my friend. He better show up soon.
It probably didn't help that BioShock Infinite, like, in the lead up to it, there was a lot of talk about how, like, politically deep and engaging the story was. And it's like, well, is it though? Thor GIF, is it though? There it is. Simple business.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Why is this door super locked? Usually that means there's something good inside. In my limited experience. Oh, that sunset sarsaparilla? No, it isn't. Just an interesting lamp. Huh. Well, that's really curious. Infinite suffered from everyone who somehow never thought about politics and games before going insane when the first Bioshock came out. I mean, that's right. I think Bioshock 1 poisoned everyone's brains for politics and games. And then Infinite came along and it's like, now we can really tell a political story. Let's go to the power plant. Bioshock Infinite boldly declared that racism and anti-racism. yeah, both make Ken uncomfortable. I don't remember anything about this quest. I have quest markers. My old friend Quest Markers. It's me, Quest Markers. Mark Quester. You know the name. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be one of New Vegas's many cavernous but ultimately empty areas? Crate with a couple of suits made of a material I don't recognize. They're polyester. We'll leave it. I'm not going to steal from the NCR, even when I'm dressed as the NCR. NCR may just go completely aggro if I do that. Yeah, the faction disguises are a little bit of a... I love the idea. I wish that the implementation was a little more consistent. Let's see. What are those turbines? Is this a possible quest direction? Sure. All right, back in the old lobby. Oh, sweet, snow globe. Uh-oh. Ooh, returning came close. There we go. I really like that hacking game. That's about all the difficulty I need in a hacking game. President is traveling with only 2 Rangers. That's smart. Ooh, the duty roster's been accessed by unknown login ID. Keep an eye out for clues. Stay frosty. Vertibird is having some issues with the flight control computer. You know, you're allowed to cancel something like this. You don't have to have the event when it's very clear that the president's going to be, you know, the victim of an assassination attempt. You just cancel it. We're going to go out there and see if we can just do it with limited clues. Wait, is this not where I'm supposed to be? There's Grant.
Have you finished your security sweep?
Man, he has a cool eye patch.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Yeah, you don't need to be here. Where's this vertibird? That's canon. Here it comes. It's a vertibird. This is the presidential vertibird. Oh. Okay. If I can't talk to the guy, I have to save his life.
Morning. Do you mind?
Yeah.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can.
I feel like presidents hardly ever have to use ladders. I bet they go out of their way to avoid having to use ladders. If you're the presidential vertibird, you become NCR president. I mean, hey, they did the best they could writing a constitution after the Great War. They can't all be winners. I'm glad that he came out here to speak to an assembly of 9 people or whatever this is. Again, lots of people say we're going to kill you. This seems like small stakes. Are you a murderer?
Hey-o!
Yeah, I think so.
Mama always told me not to talk to strangers. But you seem like a nice person. Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR.
President's just
so I
like
did.
3 feet away.
Now the troopers are my family.
We're having this conversation. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you
better get out
that I am able to do so.
Are they all attacking me? I guess so. So was it because I was standing up there? Was that my mistake? Where's your yes man now? I'm betting I wasn't supposed to be up on stage. A huge gunfight is just an American inauguration tradition. I mean, yeah. It's not. Let's see here. Air combat. There we go. Now we look pretty tough. We blend right in. Oh, I'm one of you. Let's escort the president. Escort. Here we go. Serious business. Yes. Here we are.
Thank you, my fellow Californians,
Move along.
who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I
Oh,
have come
look at that.
here,
Did you see
and it
that?
is
Somebody got
because
knocked
of you
off.
that I am able to do so.
Hey, this is my Zoom
We
weapon.
enjoy our privileges because you take it.
Uh-oh. I took a lot of shots. What happened here? What did I do wrong? What exactly is happening there? I think maybe my gun scared them. Yeah, people are weird about guns at president
Who have come so far
situations.
to answer the call to service service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so.
Whoa! Wow.
It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure.
That was pretty good.
Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty
Is there a
Sierra
problem
Nevadas,
here?
they endured.
My dog doesn't like you.
Well, that's too bad. I'm just here to enjoy the shows.
But
I knew it. They evacuating the president? Uh-oh. Okay, we need better repair. What's my repair at? 49, I needed 50. Okay, we can fix this. That's pretty funny. Skillfully disable the bomb. All right, Ranger Grant, I saved the ding-dang day. Hope you're happy. That sniper shot may be the best thing I've ever done in a video game. Like, y'all know, those sorts of skill shots aren't usually my forte. And I did that with an Xbox controller. This weenie.
Good job today. We got the president out safe and sound. Good job today. We got
Okay. Well, there's a quest done. Let's see. Go to the El Dorado power station, install the override chip. So where's that? There it is. All right.
Only combat I've seen lately was shooting some geckos.
I mean, this is a really good point. I was out there, like, really working multiple fronts to save the president, and all of them were just like, nah, we're good. We're good, brah. I wonder if this is going to be, everybody hates me once I go in. Uh-oh. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, that's deeply upsetting.
Keep moving.
Uh-oh. Let's see here. So, what's my quest actually to do? Install the override chip.
You'd better get out of here.
All right, report back to Yes Man. I think we may be at the last quest, y'all. I think this could be it. And the thing is, we haven't made this whole game, and this is I don't want to brag, but this is impressive. We haven't made a single wrong decision. Every start to finish, just a flawless playthrough. The Courier has been consistent in her character. She's stood in her principles at all times. She's now cosplaying as a member of the NCR. Of all the things they do. train you in the military. The most terrifying thing is synchronized rising. Yeah, I mean, that's the ultimate psyop, though. Made legions of wrong decisions. Ironically, many of them involving the Legion. Well, this game's feeling a little herky-jerky right now. Do you think it's bogged down by exactly 500 saves? That's a reasonable number of save points. I can really go back and replay this at a very granular level with 500 saves.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one.
Yeah.
Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up?
Mm-hmm.
Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll. Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region.
Could happen.
One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about.
All right, I'll go to the followers.
Wonderful.
I want to do this. I like the followers. Like, if there's a faction that I've sympathized with through this whole thing, it's probably the followers. Hey, Packet Gang. Great to see you. Welcome, man. Welcome, welcome.
Next stop, Hoover Dam, huh? When we get there, can we stop by the souvenir shop? Their beaver mascot is just precious.
You got it, Veronica. I really hate that it stalls out my companions every time I go up to see Yes Man. So let's talk about your tactics. I say that to my dog all the time, like, Finn, come here. Let's talk about your tactics. Dogs don't like to hear it, but they need to hear it sometimes. I mean, that's the thing. Let's see, so... We'll go through Freeside there. The followers of the apocalypse are the bad guys in Fallout 1, yeah? Here they seem really nice. Spay and neuter your pets and talk to them about your tactics. You know, they always cut away from Bob Barker right before he said that, and I really thought that was just disingenuous editing on The Price is Right.
Hey! Watch out!
I'm a fake gamer girl. I don't know anything about the original Fallout. All right, here we go. Old Mormon Fort.
Have you seen the new security?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. Instead to give you this.
Upgrades? I pity
Oh, some squirrel stew. I love when Elvis impersonator sends me some bespoke squirrel stew. Yeah, when Fallout was originally going to be a GURPS game, you know, I found a couple of years back a preview of it back when it was still just called GURPS. Like before they called it Fallout, it was just originally like working titled as GURPS. And then it became, I guess what? Vault 13, and then it became Fallout, a GURPS role-playing game, and then it became like Fallout, a post-nuclear role-playing game.
Bots now.
Julie Farkas. Julie Farkas. Frontier hero to be.
38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us.
supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems.
Your chems can help anyone who gets addicted.
Good point. We get food from nearby Wasteland. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if...
Let's see, I don't remember that quest at all.
I'm sure you have your reasons. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is... How much... Thanks. Anything else?
Okay, how are we doing?
Thanks.
See if that makes her any more willing.
Unless...
Okay, so...
What seems to be...
Can I buy medical supplies from her and then give them back? Yeah, this is a dangerous game I'm playing. Hey, Green Bean. Welcome in. Yeah, we're here trying to grind out some fame with the followers of the apocalypse. I may have made a huge mistake. Let's see.
Unless you can...
Man. This is pretty wild. Rep turn-ins, yeah. Some big World of Warcraft energy. Okay, we're gonna try to keep doing this. I think this is what I need to do to get these people to join up.
Unless you...
I love the idea of buying right away from her and then giving it to her.
Thanks for... Even...
I wonder where I could buy a bunch of Rad-X. Oh, now we're idolized. I wonder how too far I went.
Patients meant... If House is out of the picture, maybe we'll be able to get our hands on some of his technology. It would help our scientists greatly.
It may be one of the more generous / accurate presentations of anarchists I'd seen in a video game. I like the followers of the apocalypse. This is exactly how GDP works. It's true.
I'm sure you... Even if we want...
Evening.
So wait, it didn't work?
If things don't go well at the dam, all of... I'm sure... Even if we wanted... Unless you can handle our supply... We're... It looks like you took care of our short-term supply issues. Also, I would like to extend an invitation to join. Your work here in the old Mormon fort has been invaluable, and I can't think of a more worthy recruit. Will you join us?
Yes.
Excellent. The followers' mission will be better served with someone
and we
like
leveled
yourself
up.
Traveling around the Mojave.
Dang.
As a representative of the followers, I present you with your very own lab coat. Wear it well, and may it aid our cause. Also, before I forget, here's a key to a safe house you can use to rest if you happen to be in the area.
Thank you, Julie.
I'll just mark it on your map.
Okay.
Why should we support Vegas? They've locked Freeside out of the city and do nothing to help their neighboring townsfolk. Wow. Whatever you have planned must be pretty
Nah,
big
it won't
to
be
give them the
dangerous.
boot,
This is
but
fine.
this sounds dangerous. I refuse to put my people at risk.
Oh, man.
If the NCR are pushed out, the raiders and other scum will run amok.
Ooh, what do we think?
Even if that were... It is indeed our duty to teach and improve the living conditions of our fellow man. But we're talking an insane amount of logistics to make this work.
One step closer to rebuilding the Mojave.
I think I see now what you intend to set in motion.
Absolute chaos.
If this plan will bring us one step closer to revitalizing the region, you can count on our support. So long as you keep us supplied, we will stay in the Mojave to provide care and education for those in need.
Fantastic. Report back to Yes Man. I don't want to have to go all the way back to Yes Man. Okay, we'll definitely knock repair up. Let's see. I wonder what we need for this final mission. I mean, honestly, be able to pop some decent stim packs is probably going to be more useful than anything else at this stage. Yeah, just go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, you weirdo. All right, back to Yes Man. And then I think we're off to the Hoover Dam, gang. Hoover Dam, I wish I was your lover. I'd rock you till the daylight comes. Make sure you are sunny and warm. It would be great if Yes Man still stood out front in the body of a Securitron. It'd make my life so much easier. I do feel like one area where working with Mr. House, as I remember it, or working with Yes Man this time around, and this is also a product of how I did all of my side quests. By the time I got here, the game has devolved into lots of talking and lots of going back and forth and very little combat, which has, oops, wrong area, which has slowed it down a little bit.
What's up?
But again, I did all the side quests and already done all the faction stuff really before I came to the strip. So that's probably on me.
Head for the dam? Great. So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there's only one way for us to win this battle and make it stick. We have to render Hoover Dam
that sounds bad.
Inoperable.
Is this because I didn't upgrade that army under Caesar's fort? Whoops.
Well, the problem is that's left us with enough Securitrons to drive off a weakened NCR force. Probably, but not enough to keep them from coming back. So what we do is take away the whole reason why they'd want to come back. Smart, huh? Not the whole thing, thank goodness. That'd be really hard.
Wow, I've really done a good job here.
All you have to do is destroy the power generators. Without the generators, Hoover Dam's just a big bunch of concrete. Take this override module. It's just like the one you used at the El Dorado substation. Install the override module on the terminal in the power control room. I'll disable the generator failsafes, and you can do the rest.
Ruin the dam, why not?
Good luck. See you at the dam.
6-7. I'm sorry, I have to do a little bit of modding work over here because the auto mod wouldn't allow 6-7 to use the phrase bite you in the butt. The auto mod said no. Too sexual. I get that feedback a lot about my streams, though. You're committing to fight for an independent Vegas at the Battle of Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
No gods, no masters. Okay, is that an optional? Nope, that is not optional. Well, there you have it. The Battle of Hoover Dam, I effed up. It's probably fine. Oh, those are tough boys. I wasn't expecting tough boys. I was expecting weak boys. Oof. Okay, let's see here. Time for old mercenaries grenade rifle to make an appearance. I think I may have spoiled my time with the Legion once and for all. This could be it. Good job, Rex. You left a poor impression on the community. I'm sorry. They did not. So what happened with not upgrading the Securitron? So I made Caesar's Legion so mad that they took away amnesty from me, and I was no longer able to sell to the fort to do that side quest. So I messed up with Caesar's Legion so badly that I could no longer do that. Which is fun. Again, just a tiny oopsie. And I mean, who among us hasn't had an oopsie? Let he without oopsies cast the first stone. Okay. So yeah, I really messed that up. That was unintentional. But you know, I'm playing it out. We visited Cottonwood Cove earlier in the stream and saw the boatman like floating face down in the water near the pier. Yeah, it was after I'd gotten amnesty, I went to Cottonwood Cove, and I don't know where I messed up, but when I got to Cotton Cove, everyone was aggroed on me, and I started blasting. And before I knew it, I could no longer go to the fort, which is kind of hilarious. I'm kind of here for it. Like, I've decided that's such a ridiculous outcome. Like, who knows how badly I've messed up the ending of this game now. Uh-oh. Okay, you get a grenade rifle then. I don't like having to grenade rifle anybody, but you forced my hand. Oh, critical strike on Rex. Oh, not ideal. Okay, let's see here. Maybe something a little more precise is the answer. There you go, get him, Rex, get him. Is the raft an invisible door? I'm not sure. I think I was bugged out of being able to go, was my impression. But if not, it's pretty hilarious. Hey, Rex, good job. Here we go. Hey, Kevin. Okay.
How did the Legion make it into the power plant?
Great question. Take it I have to go in the office elevator. Things look sinister down here.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
I'm with NCR.
Check your fire.
Oh, that's Veronica. Oops. All right. Simple as that. Just a little bit of murder. I mean, this is literally my only quest goal at this point, right? I think this is it. Heavy power armor versus a shotgun. It feels like that should have taken a couple more shots, doesn't it? Maybe I could have gotten to Cottonwood Cove. I didn't try interacting with the boat. Just when nobody was there, I assumed I couldn't. Maybe I'm messed up.
Console, I could have routed the dam's
possible I messed up.
over to the fort and activated that dormant army of Securitrons. So, go ahead and blow up the dam's generators. And when that's done, head back upside and finish off the Legion and the NCR.
I mean, honestly, I didn't want an army of
I've got better things to do.
like robot cops patrolling the strip. Unbelievable. Oh, the yes man popping up on the screens is really good. Wait, that's not the way up.
Hey! Over here!
Pays for horses. Oh, man. Things are falling apart a bit here. Not shooting. Oof. I love watching Veronica just punch the ever-loving crap out of people. Oh, it's amazing to watch the wheels fall off this. Oh my gosh, I'm a merciful thug.
I'm hit.
What did I do? I mean, is like a dog whistle in the Fallout timeline? That's a great question. I think that is unsettled in the lore. Let's see, where the heck do I need to go? Good to see you, Quentin. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. Thank you for joining me for Things Falling Apart. Okay, maybe going down. Oh man, what have I done? What have I ding dang done? Guy came down with a bad case of Legionnaire's disease. Let's see. Is that where it wants me to go? No, it seems to want me to go. What have I done? Good tactics. Okay, that doesn't seem to be the solution. Maybe out through that door? What a dramatic way to end the game, wandering around the Hoover Dam. All right, I'm back to where I was. Great job, Jess. So, it seems to think I need to be up there somewhere. I guess that door, maybe? Maybe this is the door. No, it wants me to go back out, so that is not the door. Is there a level above me? Because it really seems to think there's a door or a quest objective at the end of this hallway. Maybe it's not an objective, though. Maybe it's... What is my quest? Destroy the dam generators. Oh. Oops. Well, there you have it, gang. That was what I needed to do. It wasn't a door after all. It was just to destroy the ding-dang dam. What'd the Hoover Dam ever do for anyone? Yeah, this doesn't look like an exit. Man. Gang, it all fell apart. All that hard work. This is just how Fallout New Vegas ended for me last time, and a series of decisions I immediately regretted. Oh, God. Maybe if I get one more playthrough on this, I can get it right.
I thought I heard something. Had enough?
Had enough. Yeah, I think I have. Thanks for asking. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna say, NCR, Legion, you don't have to fight me. Is that me? No. Was it me? It was me. What happened to... Oh, I'm just low health. Oh, crap. Who's this jerk? Caesar's Legion hates us. Is that brother still? I know him from TV. Absolutely. Okay. So what's my quest now? Head to Deal with Caesar's Legion. Okay, sure. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Okay, let's see here. Let's get our mercenaries grenade rifle. Overwhelmingly monstrous behavior. Oh my lord. What have I done? What have I done, gang? Okay, I guess now we're gonna get to see Caesar. Or Khazar, as they say. Guess I'll save. Oh yeah, this does have some of that premium brown aesthetic you look for from this era of games. And just imagine it with like the overbloom effect that a Xbox 360 would give it. These guys still want to fight. Some folks just insist on ice skating uphill. Sorry, Four Eyes. That's right, my dog just crotched you to death. Oh, this is amazing. Just marching through Caesar's camp. Hey, look at this guy just shot. Hey, so do you. Kinda. Same glasses. It's called art direction. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just quit.
Hey.
Ooh. Sorry, Legion. He is Legion, and he is one less now. This is that vibes-based weapons balancing I've heard so much about. Just walking through town with a rifle and a song in my heart. But who's this? He seems friendly.
And who are you to come before me? You bear the insignia of the bear, yet you do not wear it as a soldier of the West wears it.
Caesar wasn't brave enough yet.
Kaiser's will is made truth through me. I am a hammer against all that defy his rule.
Well, you look really cool.
If you seek to stand against me, you shall fall as the West falls. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
Okay, here we go.
So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
That's not how the world works.
Hoover Dam has never seen the mass.
Besides, Hoover Dam's useless now.
Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaisar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west. You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day.
You need all. What are we? Are we Captain Kirk trying to overload an AI right now?
The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR.
That's a horrible thing to build a road on.
Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
It's not the strength of the West that will show you as their weakness.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you?
NCR's weakness is its size.
That does not mean we would not succeed.
If your whole army west means losing the East, you can't hold both.
The East was a hard-fought campaign.
This is
Even
great.
Now, Kaisar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this.
Just talking my way out of this.
Is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition.
We split the Roman Empire and we absolutely did. Sorry. Hoover Dam was once Constantinople.
Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall
Chaos
be a
monsters.
worthy fight.
Chaos monsters like you.
My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face. Perhaps it is fortunate Wolpes went to his death before this day. Something tells me your words would have surpassed even his skills.
Wow.
Until the day when our armies meet again, Courier. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Well, there you have it. Deal with General Oliver and the NCR. That's what I was hoping for on Joy Bees. I kept hoping I would get an option that would allow me to then just go ham on him. After convincing him that we didn't need to do this, it's like, now I want to fight. So let's remove that marker. It's giving me all kinds of trouble. At least once I did the whole conversation, then went Vats and shot him in the head. I mean, that's kind of why I was hoping for the opportunity to do. Like, I was hoping I could negotiate a peaceful settlement and then just fight him anyway. Okay, now I just have to kill some NCR people. Uh-oh. Wow. She got the Darth Vader entrance. He's going to secure the plans to the rebel base.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears.
It's a great outfit.
That crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you'd call down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
That's right. I agree. I think that's great. I'm saying that.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? It's just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar. I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother
Oh my
than
God.
let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige. Look, I know you're riding high right now.
That's right,
But let me
I
tell
am.
you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
You get the bear horns. About
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook or I'm not going anywhere.
Because you're talking and not attacking?
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. And now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes.
Yeah.
Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies?
I hadn't thought
train
about those parts of statehood. A sycophant tells me yes.
Can't believe we got suckered by a slip of a woman. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best were making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
Yes, ma'am. Please throw General Oliver from the bridge.
Fine.
Return to yes,
You
ma'am.
did a super
Oh, here we
job
go.
wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's
Thank
databanks
you,
that will
Dr.
let me,
Babe.
reprogram my personality.
Oh.
To be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do.
Oh, that's good.
Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be. Off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
This is the canonical ending. A lot of people don't realize
the
that.
courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions.
There you go, independence.
With Mr. House out of the picture, the remaining Securitrons on the Strip were hard-pressed to keep order. Anarchy ruled the streets.
I mean, that's going to happen.
When the fires died, New Vegas remained, assuming its position as an independent power in the Mojave.
There you have it.
Supporting the ideals of independence, the Courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas. She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence.
Sorry, super mutants.
Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age,
Oops.
Raul was never able to find peace.
I recruited that guy and immediately parked him.
Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
With little law left in the wasteland, the Boomers continued to defend themselves against the prospectors and scavengers invading their territory.
The Brotherhood's open aggression along the New Vegas highways troubled Veronica greatly. Nevertheless, it removed all doubt from her mind that in leaving them, she had made the right choice.
There you go, happy ending.
Eventually, she would take to the road, less in hopes of finding a new home than of leaving memories of the old one behind her.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
Whoopsie.
After the Courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew
That broke everything. I really did.
Cass lived to see the Courier bring down 3 armies. And by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming.
There we go.
There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength.
See, that's a happy ending.
Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Yeah, the 4 guys who live in Goodsprings are doing great.
And Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment.
Hey, welcome in, Seth Orellis.
Nightkin
Back to
and
the
other
end.
super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
I'll give a shout out here in a minute when this is over.
Medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused.
Sorry, Lily.
Eventually, she parted ways with the Courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
See? I did good by the Kings.
Violetta's brain. Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His
Thank you
mind
for the
had
raid.
difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the Courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction
There you go.
for many years.
I pep talked those
Though
people.
Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
The NCR, battered by the loss of the dam, were unable to devote any troops to retaking the correctional facility from the powder gangers.
That one didn't worry me too much.
As a result, powder ganger raids on caravans became an unfortunate fact of life in the Mojave for years to come.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
So standard police work. There you go.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world.
So I
Because
didn't
war-
make things worse.
War never changes.
There it is, gang. we beat Fallout New Vegas. And, you know, having watched that ending cinematic, I think we nailed it. Like, it felt like everything turned out like you wanted it to. Like, all the characters you love came out on top, and that's what it's really all about. Let me give a shout out here to the raid from earlier. Thank you again, Raiders, for coming in. I can't believe that. So I've now played in my life 2 Fallout New Vegas playthroughs. And, my shout out isn't working. Let's do the official Twitch shout out instead. Be sure to go follow Seth Aurelius. Thank you so much again for the raid. Yeah, I've now done 2 Fallout New Vegas playthroughs, and I've messed up the ending on both of them. Who knows? Give me another 15 years or so. I'll jump back in. I'll try this again, and probably I'll mess that one up too, because all I had to do was deliver the chip.
Legendary.
Oh, it's even pointing at me. Thank you, Yakapé. Thank you so much. It's just a unique flavor. That's right. That's right. At least, I mean, I was taking the low tax run. That's exactly what I was doing. I was trying to keep taxes low, small government, and I succeeded. I want to be a friend of small business and keep taxes low. Is that so much to ask? And I did it, and I'm not going to apologize for my decisions. That was great. I loved replaying this. This was so fun. I actually think that the completely screwed up ending made it better for me. Maybe that's just what's the opposite of sour grapes? Maybe that's sweet grapes at this point. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think that went pretty good. I had a blast with this. Thank you all so much for joining me, especially those of you who maybe popped in for the first time while I was playing Fallout New Vegas. I really need to play more Fallout. I've got the Fallout bug. The TV show gave it to me like everyone else. So this was a real pleasure. The DLCs, that's a good question. I'm going to look into them. Who knows? I might throw on a few streams here in the future, Green Bean, because I'm curious about the DLCs. I've never touched any of them. And my understanding is they're kind of self-contained. Like if I load back a save before the Hoover Dam, I can pop into them if I'm not mistaken. So maybe at some point I'll explore a DLC or so and really round out the rest of this playthrough. But for now, I think that's going to be where I pause for at least a little bit. But what's coming up next? Very genre in fun ways. That's why I got the sense of by reading about them on the wiki. So I definitely will give them a shot. But definitely. So what's coming up next? On Wednesday night, I will be back with more Indiana Jones: The Fate of Atlantis. I think I'll be finishing that one up too. I think we'll be hitting the end there. So it's only a matter of time before I've wrapped up a couple of games. So I hope you can enjoy me. I hope you can join me for that on Wednesday night for Retro Adventure Wednesday. For now, we should get a raid going, and let me see who's online, where we should raid to. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Oh, well, here you go. This is perfect. I'm going to be playing Indiana Jones: The Fate of Atlantis on Wednesday, and Salon by the Sea is streaming Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade right now. So let's raid over and say hello to her. Be sure to let her know that Jess sent you. But in the meantime, thanks for joining me on this wild ride through the Mojave Wasteland. Everybody, take care, and I will see you again very soon.